Like crazy out here.
Okay, and it doesn't look like we've got much developing, at least right now.
See, right there, that's the radar. It's all the storm.
In the Texas
Heavy.
region.
A branch already had fell from a tree, my dad said.
Those counties are on the south end of this storm cluster that is
very strong.
really right in line with that frontal boundary. So we have an area of low pressure in Oklahoma that
I knew something was up.
Two stationary fronts.
This isn't some
the
normal
one
rain.
draped across Arkansas, and then the one that heads south and into North Texas. That has created some severe thunderstorms up through portions of Oklahoma and Arkansas, and the threat will be as we get closer to the evening time frame, about 10 o'clock. By that point, we lose daytime heating. It will still be warm, but we will be losing that daytime heating from the sun, and so for the most part we expect those storms to wane as they do push closer to the Texarkana region. But those will be spots to watch east of Paris, that's east of Sulphur Springs, that is just outside of our area. But things to keep an eye on if you live or are traveling there, or you know people in those spots. Back to our storm that is impacting Tarrant County. It is starting to shrink in size. Okay, so take a look at that. Keller is about done with the rain. I expect Denton County will be trimmed from this warning here in just the next couple of minutes. This is no longer a threat for Denton County in the way of severe gusts or severe hail.
There are severe
lightning
gusts.
is still a threat though, and we do still have lightning strikes very close by. So
see the back?
by no
Black
means
is getting
should
hit with
you
multiple
head outside
rain.
to hear the
Oh
thunder,
God!
or you see the
See that?
lightning, just remember, if you can
Yo!
hear, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. So
This is strong
keep that
winds.
threat in mind.
There's strong winds
The
happening.
biggest cluster of lightning is now just to the west of Euless, stretching from Keller.
Strong winds. There's strong winds. They're
into
pushing all over there.
At Hurst.
You saw that? That thing was going. Oh God. Oh God, we're getting hit
Just
by
west
wind
of
gusts.
DFW Airport.
We're getting hit by wind.
Keller's got a little
Whoa!
bit more rain
Whoa!
to deal with. I
Whoa,
don't
whoa,
think
whoa!
anybody will complain about that.
Whoa.
But that is about over for Keller, about over for Trophy Club. And almost all of that storm will be into Tarrant County soon, and in fact starting to impact a portion of western Dallas County. So along 30 toward Grand Prairie.
I feel it moving.
Irving, and it is headed into Arlington. Let's
Dear
go
God.
ahead and pull up that Arlington
Please.
camera once again, Deets.
I mean,
So
I
you
wanted
can
this
see just
for
how
a long
dark it
time,
is
but
still over there. You can
it's
see
kinda
the
scary.
clouds. The camera
whoa! Look
is
at that.
shaking out over Arlington, a sign that those wind gusts are starting to pick up. In Arlington, this
Whoa.
is out ahead of this storm. It's going to impact Arlington here soon. Heavy
See
rain
that? Those
there.
trees
You
are
can
moving
see
quite crazy.
some of that rain off in the distance, but those are tracking right toward 30, and in fact a portion of 30 for the west sides of Arlington are starting to see some of those showers. There was a lightning strike just out over Arlington there that you just saw on the screen if you were watching. We're starting to see those. We have a lot of lightning with this cluster stretching from North Richland
So many
Hills
God, man.
on the west to Euless on the east,
bad.
as far north as Trophy Club, and as far south as Arlington. It does look like Denton County has now been trimmed from that severe thunderstorm warning. So this is now in effect for Tarrant and Dallas counties, the worst of it really impacting the Hurst area at this point. Big soaking rain, but a whole lot of lightning with this. I do want to remind you, if you are joining us on the CBS News Texas stream, Cowboys Night at the Star should be on the CBS Texas stream right now, but because we are covering these severe thunderstorm warnings, you can watch Cowboys Night at the Star on KTXA channel 21.
See,
We
people
have
are running
it
in
over
their
there.
cars.
That started at 6 o'clock and it
This is
will
how-
run until
this is how
8
crazy
o'clock
this
this
is.
evening. Just keep that
People
in
are
mind.
running.
Once again, that is for Cowboys
That's what you
Night
should
at the
do.
Star. We
They have to
planned
run.
air it here on the stream, but of course, weather had other plans, and so we are going to
Whoa,
continue
whoa,
to
you
cover
see
the
that?
severe
That was
thunderstorm
moving.
warning.
The wind is
And
crazy out
Cowboys Night at
here.
the Star will move to the stream as soon as this wraps up, but in the meantime, it is over.
Lady, it's literally crazy out here.
We're still going to keep a close eye on this warned area.
Please, bro.
This is bringing those heavy rains and a bit of a hail core to places like Hearst, and that is headed into Arlington. A lot of lightning with this. This is going to cross the Dallas County line here just right now. In fact, this is moving into Euless, kind of taking an east-southeastward trajectory.
See, that's where we're in Hearst. We're in Hearst right now.
To cross 30, which means those traveling and commuting home will be impacted from some strong gusty winds.
That's what I'm saying. There's already,
update on.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Of this.
Chicken drippers. You see, people are putting on bags over them.
Does still look like we're hearing the thunder at the station here. Southeast at 15 miles per hour, so it has slowed down just a bit. It was tracking as quickly as 25 miles per hour. At this point, we're down to 15.
See, that was a tornado.
That is
no, that wasn't.
30 in Arlington.
That was close.
Deeds, can we pull up that Arlington cam once again? See if we can see the rain there.
It's crazy. People are.
You can see that downpour of rain. If you look in the middle of your screen, straight off in the distance, you can see a downpour. Just saw a lightning flash there. That is going to cross 30. We're starting to see light rain crossing 30.
It's not light rain right now.
The worst of it is to come. If you know commuters in this area, again, we are still seeing the severe wind gusts as high as 60 miles per hour. You can see how that camera out over Arlington is shaking. This is the camera from our station here, but we're looking toward Arlington. So that camera is located in Fort Worth, looking toward Arlington as that heavy rain starts to work across the 30 corridor. Gusty winds with this. If you know anyone traveling home on 30 through Arlington, give them a call, give them a heads up. Could still see some hail with this. That hail core has shrunk a little bit. I'm going to take off the lightning there. Yeah, the hail core has really shrunk just in the last couple of minutes. That is good news, but severe wind gusts can certainly cause some problems, especially for high-profile vehicles. If you can avoid this area, find a different route farther to the south, or just wait a little bit before you head that way. That would be best. This is just a very large thunderstorm now moving. It's really between Grapevine and Arlington where we've got the worst of it. Impacting DFW Airport, likely going to be experiencing some delays there.
There's hail.
Most of DFW Airport looks to be seeing some rain. If we can pull up that camera now.
We got hail. We got small hail.
So it doesn't look like we're seeing too much of a heavy rain there. The camera was just shaking lightly, not quite as much as the look over Arlington, but there you can see another wind gust. Doesn't look like a whole lot of movement there. Lots of planes with their gates. But this is all moving through that area. Headed into Arlington.
Small.
Stretching as far north as South Lake at this point. Over into Grapevine.
There's a rainbow. Rainbow.
Bedford.
It's ending.
Euless. And now spreading into Arlington as well. Here soon, we will see this move into Grand Prairie. Can we go ahead and take a look at the Dallas camera? Looking off to the west. If we've got that pointed off to the west toward Reunion Tower. You've actually got a raindrop on the Dallas camera. Maybe saw a sprinkle there. Unless that's left over from earlier. Excuse me. It doesn't look like we're seeing a whole lot from the Dallas camera. But again, places like Grand Prairie,
being hit by
something. See some of these
impacts
here in just the next couple of minutes. Like rain starting to fall in Grand Prairie. The worst of it is moving out of Grapevine, so away from DFW, still traveling to the southeast where we have the heaviest and the darkest reflectivity values. Those are headed right into Arlington. So that is a good soaking rain. Still some leftover shower activity for Keller. It's much lighter, but you can see we do still have some shower activity there. Some gusty winds too. The worst of it is traveling southeast into Arlington, Euless, Grand Prairie. Wind gusts around 60 miles per hour. The hail core really has shrunk a lot in the last few radar scans, so that is good news and a sign that we are seeing some weakening. Looks like they have let that warning expire just on the very, very far north end of Tarrant County, northwest of Keller. Keller is still included in that warning for some of those winds.
Man, Dad, you won't believe what I saw.
What?
Those like things that you do, that you get to like carry stuff in, like that, next to that car.
And
They were flying.
shaking a whole.
They were like rolling around.
Hey Doug, you're
Did they hit the car?
rain tonight.
No, none of them. They were like right.
They're
We've
the
got
same
heavy rains
route.
moving across 30
Yeah.
in Arlington, just south of.
Whoa, you see that?
What?
That rain
That
off
thing
in
is,
the
like,
distance. So
flipped
this is
over.
from our tower camera here at the station.
It's like a
That's
box.
looking off to the east toward Arlington. The rainbow on the left side of your screen. That very dark cloud off on the right side of your screen there. That is those heavy rains that have now moved into Arlington. The worst of the rains are
Alright.
in Arlington at this point. They're headed into Grand Prairie here shortly.
that
This
was a
storm
fast
is
storm.
shrinking. It has shown the most
I
significant
got
signs
this, like-
of weakening in the last
Whoa,
two
look,
radar
that's a cone.
scans. So you'll notice that
That's probably
cluster
stuck
out over
there.
Keller is shrinking a lot. The cluster that was over North Richland Hills, it's starting to kind of trim itself back. What this is a sign of is that this is losing the instability and the lifting
going,
mechanisms that it
it's already
needs to
lost.
keep itself propelling forward. It's starting to interact with that frontal boundary that's actually draped right across
in there?
Dallas. So as this moves into Arlington, I expect we'll see this continue to weaken. It is still carrying some gusty winds with it. I'll stop that loop there so you can see where our most recent warning is now located. Keller is no longer in this severe thunderstorm warned area. Grapevine is no longer in this warned area. Is this DFW? Arlington near the stadium. Okay, so this is the Arlington Tower camera right near AT&T
Somebody lost a
Stadium.
piece of their
Blood Work
car.
Field. You can see
Whoa, you see that was
heavy rain
crazy.
there.
Okay.
We're the blood.
My director just said, there you
Wait,
go.
we are.
Went black
No,
there
we're
for a
not.
second, maybe took a lightning strike.
That was so crazy.
There's
We've
a
also got
whole
some rain
license
video
plate on there.
First, if we can pull that up.
Yeah, that's what I just
Has
caught.
been seeing heavy rain
Man,
for quite some time now. And we had a bit
That
of
was
a
super
hail flare
crazy.
too. There you go. You've got some of that
Sun
heavy
needs to
rain
go
in
away,
first.
man.
And just look at how those winds are.
Yeah,
hitting
but at least I got
trees.
footage,
Again,
though.
we were seeing severe winds as high as 60
Alright,
miles
guys.
per hour.
That's all.
Some
Goodbye.
of these, a lightning strike.